Everything was going so well, but now I think my baby's ankles are going to get broken. Like, like the bottoms can't afford to be having broken ankles. So this is Reluctant Encounters, chapter 27. Jaemin and Taeyoon were having such a great time. It was so cute. They were still at the park and they decided to do, the cliche, Ferris wheel like scene. I'm like, okay, this is going to be Taeyoon's chance to confess again. And they do kiss in there because Jaemin was like, what usually happens in a Ferris wheel? And Jaemin was like, I don't know. And then Jaemin was like, okay, since you don't know, I'm gonna come back over here. And he's like, no, and he kissed him. I was like, this is so cute. And he was getting ready to confess and he was about to be like, Jaemin, and then it's like the workers were paid to sabotage Taeyoon. Because right then and there, when they get to the bottom of the Ferris wheel, whoosh, okay, hello, enjoy your ride, move. He didn't get to confess. And even Taeyoon was like, what's up with these effing workers? First, it was at the haunted attraction, which I understand, because why are you confessing at a haunted attraction? But the Ferris wheel, it had to be some conspiracy, like conspiring against him in the universe afoot. So, Taeyoon is deflated and he really wants to because this is supposed to be their last day. So it ends up that Taeyoon walks Jaemin home and he wants to confess right then and there. But then Jaemin snaps. For some reason, he was like, are you serious? After all this, you're going to leave me and blah, blah, blah. Why have you been nice to me this whole time? And Taeyoon's like, whoa. We were just having a good time. What happened? And it comes to a fact where it's like, oh, so you're just going to feel like, he's like, dude, I apologize to you for what happened in high school. Even though he didn't directly bully him, he watches people bully him. And Jaemin was like, you know what? And he started going off and getting crazy and his head started twitching. Cause did y'all forget Jaemin was crazy in the first couple of chapters? And then Taeyoon was like, what do you want? And then he was like, I want you to still feel that guilt. I want you to suffer and only think about me. And I was like, ah! And then Taeyoon was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back when you're feeling better. And you saw, he yanked his ass. He's like, you're not going anywhere. You're not getting away from me. And I heard the apartment door shut. Locked up. I knew he was going to kidnap his ass, but I didn't think it was going to be like this.